Hello and welcome to the review of the 2021-2022 Heineken Champions Cup. A little bit later than planned, we have finally arrived in Marseille, a city steeped in history, a city with a strong rugby tradition. So where better to host the finals of the most storied competition in world rugby.
These are the shows that only the very best get to perform in.
On days like this, you give absolutely everything that you've got inside you.
Creating memories for a lifetime.
The Champions Cup has a new name on it. What days these are, the best of days.
This outstanding team entering the realms of greatness. Desolation, their misery in major finals continues. And the fairy tale is complete.
European champions, it's the boys in blue. European champions, 4 times. Toulon, a hat-trick. Saracens European champions.
And the legacy grows. From Devon minnows to European giants.
5-star European champions.
The next chapter to be added to this glorious tapestry will take place in the Stade Velodrome, tucked away down in France's second city, this huge, sprawling metropolis bathed under the warm Mediterranean sunshine. But the whole odyssey started way back in darker, colder days in December as the pool stages kicked off.
The 27th season of the European rugby, those memories we all have stored away, time to make some more. And Wenceslas Loré piles over, and Racing are enjoying one of those starts to this season's European competition.
Racing 92 confirm their place in the last 16 of the Heineken Champions Cup.
La Rochelle ignite this wonderful arena.
It is all happening too easily for last season's beaten finalists.
Smith, he's there!
No one writes stories quite like Harlequins right now.
Beautiful try, Jalon. A try of Toulouse quality. Toulouse, too good, too strong, as expected.
Leinster have been in this competition a long time and they look very, very dangerous.
Leinster in cruise control. Ulster have been lethal. They've barely missed a heartbeat.
Patrick Campbell on his senior debut for Munster.
See what it means, all the players rallying around the young man.
It's a 2-on-1, Simon Zebo for the corner, Zebo for Munster. And the place secured in the knockout stages.
What an absolute belter!
They look well set now to reach the last 16.
Butler into a hole, and then Oliver's on his shoulder. Oh, wonderful, wonderful! And Labega's going to get in again! Would you believe this? They've done it.
Hogg feeding O'Flaherty. What a finish! Exeter now look home and hosed.
And it's the fastest scrum half in the business. Montpellier are through.
This is just brilliant to watch.
Well, COVID cancellations reared their ugly head once more, but we were still treated to an exhilarating pool stage. After 4 rounds of whirlwind matches, this is how things lined up. Racing 92 and Ulster topped a stacked Pool A that included European heavyweights La Rochelle, Leinster and Exeter on its undercard. Pool B also housed some heavy hitters, with Leicester, Harlequins, Munster topping their table and reigning champions Toulouse lurking in the shadows. All this, of course, led to a brand new format for the round of 16. Each team would play their opponents on back-to-back weekends, home and away. The draw was split into 2 brackets, each team now knowing who stood in their way en route to the final. The clubs on the left half shared a total of 0 cup wins. Meanwhile, on the right, a who's who of European club rugby, combined to have 14 stars on their shirts. The first half of the draw saw 2 all-French encounters, 1 all-English tie and 1 split between the 2. Let's see how things panned out.
Ficou comes in. Ficou has done it.
I'll be quite happy with a 13-point lead going back to La Défense Arena.
And oh, it's opening up here, and it's opening up for the try scorer, Lepeg. This contest continues to take us down unexpected avenues. It's the worst outcome for Stad. It's going to be a penalty try, and it's going to be a red card. Thomas, it's as fluent as Racing have been all day. They're flying into the last 8.
This may be an all-English tussle, but it is layered in the glowing lustre of European knockout rugby. And here's the showstopper, Semi Randrandra slaloming under the posts. A moment of magic from Semi Randrandra has given Bristol a slender lead to Ashton Gate.
Luke Diaka, he's over. Eid Wolf. That was a thumping hit on Morahan. Oh, that's red. Oh, they've scored in the corner. Lovely spin from Joyce. Here's the captain. So, might they be about to snuff out the Bristol challenge? It's Sales.
It's the best of the best in the best club competition. I cannot wait for the fireworks.
Oh, Ngandebi has it. And Ngandebi will go in untouched.
Zach Mercer absolutely on fire.
Harlequins huffing and puffing in the midfield. Montpellier scoring. Zach Mercer tearing towards the line. A 4th try. Driven up and over. Marching with the step. This is going to be a great finish. And the comeback is in full flow now. And the intercept from Liner. And easing away. Don't give up on this Harlequins team. You do that at your peril.
Smith gives it a move, and here's the chance. Dombrat now shifts it, and it will be a try. My goodness, what a start! They have the ball, they have the try, their second try. Quins hit back in style. Marcus Smith sets off, and Smith away he goes, and Smith out into the open, sets it wide. Murley is there, and Murley, can he make it to the corner? Has Marchand outside, and Joe Marchand is in. Beautiful try. Dombrandt gives it to Liner, scores! Try number 4 for Harlequins. And still they drive on up to within 5 metres now. Quick ball, Marcus, and oh, it's a lovely pass to Liner. What a miss that is. It's over for Harlequins, and the head bowed of Marcus Smith.
These two sides know one another well. Roll, looks for the gap. Space for Dante, and Dante scores. Bordeaux Begler have been beaten by their Atlantic Coast rivals in higher West with the dummy, and West is through, and it's going to be the scrum half who gets another. Slip through there, and surely Boccia has got it. An emphatic win for La Rochelle.
Wow, some brutal rugby and some stunning results, all heralding in a new era of knockout rugby in European competition. Racing 92, Montpellier, Sale Sharks and La Rochelle all prevailing. Let's switch to the other side of the draw. Remember them? Those teams? 14 Champions Cup titles between them.
It is West versus East. It is Connacht against Leinster.
They are in behind. Torch is going to get there. What a start! Connacht are in dreamland. 2 tries in 4 minutes from James Lowe. They have the advantage again, and they have the try. Have they got there? They have. We'll dance again in the Aviva.
Leinster slip up tonight. They could be out of European Cup.
And off to the races. Leinster go. Gibson Park. And Lowe. Oh, it's a comprehensive win and a march to the quarterfinals for Leinster.
Toulouse, defending champions, 5 times champions. Swift transfer. Balakoon is in. Balakoon for his second. Oh, the intercept from Balakoon with the hat-trick for Ulster, but a historic victory. The champions downed on French soil.
The defending champions Toulouse in town, and a place in the last 8 of the Heineken Cup up for grabs.
A chance into the corner, and McElroy's going to get the first try of the game.
Little dummy, beautiful break from Ntamak as Dupont back inside. Antoine Dupont, this is why Toulouse are so dangerous. To Thomas Rameau, what a scintillating French try. The line and the interception from Ntamak. Ntamak stretching the legs, he will not be caught. There's a massive space on the outside. If this one goes to McElroy, McElroy for Ulster! What a try! It's a 3-point cushion, and the place is absolutely hopping once again. Antoine Dupont, he's done it again. Toulouse by the narrowest of margins.
The kind of European contest this tournament was invented for. and now goes Hobb, charging, over the line scoring, Daly gets there, red pandemonium in the Sandy Park stands, and the run in for Woodburn, it's a big one, takes on Earls, oh I think he's dropped it, Exeter leading by 5 points. That was a cracking European contest. Taken quickly, Morden goes, oh my goodness. Murray and Co needed to be alert, they think they've got it down. On we go, Carberry, Dearlenden, Carberry on his own, through scores. Zebo tries to accelerate beyond Kirsten, back inside to Dearlenden, and that feels like that. Hard to think of too many more exhilarating rugby experiences than this. And this is Matsushima looking to mine it, and mine it they do. Potter, and this is turning out to be one of the great Leicester days away from home in Europe.
A grand European day out, the kind that Leicester used to consider their birthright.
Driving forwards, Liebenberg with the first score. There's their second try. Potter still stepping, still heading into the 22, and that is a European try of great beauty. Their fans now daring to dream again.
What a treat to witness such great competition in amazing stadiums, finally with you, the fans, back in place, adding the passion, adding the soundtrack that we've missed for so long. It's great to have you back. Well, the quarterfinals laid out ahead of us. All-star cast in place. Their resolve would be tested. We'll find out what happened after this short break. Welcome back to the review of the 2021-2022 Heineken Champions Cup. We reached the quarter-final stage. This is when things get very spicy indeed. This is how the 8 teams lined up. Racing 92 and Sale, La Rochelle, Montpellier, Leicester, Leinster, Munster and Toulouse. All great names who could handle the pressure.
A stadium here where there is almost never an empty seat. And it's Danny Priso with a dancing feet who gets the first score. Here goes Boccia, a bit of space out of the back of the hand. And it's going to be Victor Vito who gets number 2 for La Rochelle. On to Henry Thomas. Thomas, Montpellier are back in the match. And it's Ivan Reak who scores the try. And Boccia has got there. And Mercer scores. They're right back into this match.
They have to take the points. They're in the lead. This is knockout rugby.
Roman O'Gara has a smile on his face. Les Maritimes are into the semi-finals.
Leicester stepping into a Heineken Champions Cup quarter-final for the first time in 6 years. Van der Fleer, nearly there, is there? Oh, Leicester offside. Free ball. Henshaw! The power, the poise, and the pure European quality. Youngs, and now Ford over the top. Ashton. The sharpest tool in Europe's box gets another. And Leicester, the class act in the English Premiership this season, beaten by a class act in Europe. Oh, Tuolangi! Twist, turn, sprint, try. Russell. Nicely done.
He dropped it onto his foot.
Teddy Thomas.
It's the most amazing finish.
My goodness. Russell there comfortably, and then the bounce of the ball, and Russell will gather all his own work. Finn Russell. Akker van der Merwe. Merwe scores. That's what he does. Max Spring wide, and the try will be scored, and that you sense is the semi-finals.
Wow, what a noise. Lansdowne Road, Foman for a day.
Alex Kendellen, and he won't score many more important tries than that one. And here come the champions, Aki and Tamak. Wide from Ramos, Lebel on the outside. Clinical. Carberry sends it wide. Will it be a walk-in for Earls? Haley over and grounding the ball. What a step that is from Lebel. That was all class.
do it in a Champions Cup quarter-final with the clock in the red. He's given it a big thump, but it's wide, and we're headed for extra time. Back it comes, Ramos with the drop goal. It's a wobbler, and it's wide. He's waiting for it. It's there now, under pressure. Healy snaps it wide. A place-kicking competition will decide this quarter-final, and Conor Murray will step up first of all. Dead straight. Just never wavered from Antoine Dupont. He's given that a great thwack, but it's wide! And Toulouse will celebrate shootout glory! And Munster are out in the cruelest of fashions.
How cruel this sport we love can be, your European dreams dashed by the simple swing of a boot. Nonetheless, we have our 4 semi-finalists, 4 teams packed with quality. European pedigree abounds. We're in for an absolute treat through these semi-finals.
2 European powerhouses meet, 9 trophies between them. No doubt these 2 are the continental big dogs. Tried to dribble that through Gibson Park. It's been stolen by Dupont, and Dupont is away, and he won't be hunted down surely from here.
Wow, did not see that coming at all.
Back to the shorter side they go. And now surely, it's low. Held back beautifully, and Sexton's through. Johnny Sexton, one man to beat, needs support. Here's Van der Fleer. Has he got the momentum? He has. Now an advantage. Sexton over the top. It's 2 for low. Leinster moving 28-10 in front with half an hour to play. Whipped away for Byrne. And Keenan. Too much today. Too much for Toulouse. Leinster are celebrating, and they will head to Marseille.
The scene is set for the second semi-final. Who will play Leinster in 2 weeks' time?
Legarak feeds it out, and Wakatawa is dancing and reaching and scoring. Superb try, seemed to have defenders all around him. Wakatawa finds a way. Rochelle needing some calm heads here. Up pops that Racing front row, and away they come. La Rochelle, they're over the line, and the try is awarded. La Rochelle now, as they go in search of their second try. Bougarit has it for La Rochelle. It's looking good for the hooker. Here he is, trundling over. 7 points banked for La Rochelle, who take the lead. Big turning point potentially in this semi-final. Here's Vito, lays it back. Retier, out it goes. Ehire West books La Rochelle's place in the Champions Cup final.
Well, the colours around me kind of give the game away as to who came out on top in those semi-finals. La Rochelle overcame familiar foe to book their place in the Heineken Champions Cup final 1 year after their disappointment at Twickenham. As for Leinster, well, they brushed aside Toulouse in their search for a 5th star on that famous blue shirt, all to secure a place here, the Stade Velodrome in Marseille.
3 years in the making. Marseille living up to every expectation.
Walking out into this arena and seeing the colour and taking everything in with probably the most nervous you've ever felt in your life.
The penalties costing La Rochelle at this early point. Leinster lead by 6 now. Here the French have an advantage, and Roule is breaking free. What a burst! Raymond Roule with the first try of the final. Leinster stretch their lead, and there is a little bit of daylight between themselves and La Rochelle. Feeds it onwards to Aldridge and Bougarit, and now the rumble from La Rochelle. Their final rests on this. Bougarit, he scores. La Rochelle back in the hunt. Johnny Sexton is off.
Well, be a yellow card this.
It's stupid. It's clear as daylight as well. Lavo to the bin. How costly might that moment of madness prove?
They're taking the points though. With one of the second rows in the bin. Now might have been the time just to add it.
Leinster with a quarter of an hour to play, lead by 4.
It does feel it's very nervy at the moment.
Everything, though. Everything. Very much in the balance. Still short. Retier. Retier! Arthur Retier may just have won the Champions Cup for La Rochelle. Against all odds. Ronald O'Gara's band of brothers have realised their European dream. Agony last year. Ecstasy this. La Rochelle are the European champions.
Well, there we go, that mix of emotions at the end of a big final for La Rochelle, the fans and for the players. Unbridled joy. They had a game plan, they stuck to it. Ronald O'Gara had them absolutely singing. The defence was amazing. Big Will Skelton staying on for 80 minutes. Astonishing. 3 tries. Leinster didn't score 1. That was the surprise. Building up to this final, they were supreme, and we thought this would be their 5th star. They're going to have to wait for that. But for now, here in Marseille, in the Stade Velodrome on the Côte d'Azur, it is La Rochelle who are the kings of Europe. Tell you what, let's do this all again next year.
And we are off into Europe again. Absolutely overflowing with emotion. And that is an amazing try. It is rugby from another planet.
Oh, this is magnificent.
Everybody on their feet.
Passion, the excitement, the emotion, all tumbling through these stands.
Honestly, I wish you could be here.
Never in doubt.
And a 5-star performance from Leinster. Retier!